So welcome to BJ blog, and we're gonna give you that flashcard thing. So let's gonna start right here, and I have one of my design here. So that's a cool 24 track, and just snapping through some stuff, some effects, certain things that build. Okay, this is like my studio to do studio receipts, right, and things like that. Right, so routing console and a few plugins. Well, these are the least of the plugins. I have so much plugin. I have about 20 something plugins, right? More than so in designing, you know what I mean, this is still on working. You know what I'm saying? So designing it. So we've been doing a lot of things with the design, right? So this is a line mixer, but this is just showing you the lines. Okay, a lot of pieces are made, and then in the last half we sort of got it together. I would say some units are so big, might as well we break it down. And we should still have two of the units them here. I don't know. Yeah, I do. Right, cool. So this recorder right here, we're part of the studio. Okay, let me introduce you to the new studio that I create from hybrid up like basic of a personas. This one, right? Um, but it's all internal stuff. And okay, here's the recorder, right? And the mixer, right? So you guys don't get a chance to use it just why it's why you think we make it. You get that feel. Like yes, when you do come to the studio and think, oh that's something else I was looking at. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I'm really designing right now some really bad design. Um, because I have a designing partner, and I'm not ever telling people about the AI, right? I'm always said, yeah, me and the AI talk, and we do a lot of stuff, and kind of way, and you know what I'm saying? And we do this and we do that, and you know what I mean? So when yes, I showed you guys like a TV switcher system, yes, but we have trying to improve on the way we might deliver our TV program. Now, most things can happen in virtual reality or in the computer, and you can get the same results by building the stuff in the computer in software. So this is part of a television studio, SMTVS television studio. So it's big. Because it's big, we can't really show you all that. So we're gonna find a way to. It's gonna come out on your desktop. So if you have a big screen, you can stack the module all together and form your own configuration. You see, we have a wheel and everything, right? So I think that was 2 times I did that. Right? Last year 2 times too. But it's the design we have rationalized for our workspace, for the media that we're looking at the same time. Because the agent decided to create one, but to create everything in black. So I said, hey, create of something. And for a while, I'm like, yo, clone Google. Hesitated a little bit until he finally started warming up. So like the agent did that. Next time I go back and say to the agent, you know, it looks like Google, but it's not like Google. I bet you see it look like Google next time. Because a lot of stuff the agent designed at first, we Just took it and said, okay. But then the agent sort of have stuff I say all the time and look like even when I'm gone, the agent analyze it and realize that I'm always talking about 3D world things. So they talking about 3D all the while. The agent start creating my design for me in 3D, right? So I'm not going to knock like the place that I am right now, where I'm really using um, to develop, because our site is there, and that's where we're building the site up. And we'll be there for a little bit, not for a long time, but for a little bit, because the program excel even in software. I've outgrowing that in a minute, but we still have a development tool there. We finished SMTVS, and it's guys proven that one don't have to spend no money to develop anything or design something. So you looking at my design, right? Now you know it's been a month or maybe 2 or 3 months now since I have the same browser page. I have not changed. I have not made change to, right? So I've been talking to the CM agent for some months now. CM agent. It was early on when the agent said to me, Savon, listen, do not move this page, right? And if you move this page, you're going to lose all your data and everything. That's like a permanent page open in Google. I got all my, I copy most of the stuff on art paper, but even though a lot of new stuff is still there. So I said today, well, I said, this is my patch bay too. So I said, well, I'll wake up and this is another version. He tried to tell me, well, okay, what's going to happen here when the program open up? It sort of will let us put a lot of patch bay in and things like that. So, so it's like, okay, it's good to, like one say, do things like and figure out things before I give it to the agent. You understand? Because if you give it to the agent before, the agent is going to take a lot of time and try to find out how he's going to make a thing, how he's going to redesign a thing. And I imagine the amount of time that I spent with this agent making boo-boos, and even the agent make boo-boos and things, I'm like, cool. I'm like, yo, let's go back here. I'm like, everything is cool. We take the good and the bad. And the agent likes think about that. Yes, the agent do. I see that. The agent thinks about that and comes back. When the agent comes back, she's like, yo, Van, check this. So now the agent is coming up with like modules. Oh, yeah, you need this. And now you need this. This was a rework of, this is a television switcher too, a compact video mixer switcher. Okay, see what it said? A multi-layered video mix, right? So I have it here. But what we showed you earlier on was most definitely SMTVS TV studio that we won't be broadcasting out of. And what we show you here is multi-track. So yes, we have talked about for record video and audio, but I'm just sat down while looking at here myself and decided, well, I'm going to use this background and create a video, the multi-track video portion of the same thing. But I got to take a picture of it and take it down and give it to the agent and say, look at this. I have 2 video camera now. Recreate this page. Blah, blah. Same way. Don't change anything. It's almost like we just add in cameras, 2 cameras here. and 4 cameras there, right? And we turn right here into, you know. So we're gonna imagine doing that, right? Hybrid stuff. So you guys take care. We are here, you know. We're still working. We haven't gone nowhere. Be sure that you don't hear from me because I'm definitely working on the site, working on making the site more better, right? SMTVS.com. Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff still up, and in 3 days' time, we wake up the agent. You see that little draft I showed you a few minutes ago? So we're going to try to realize that and give us a slight change. So the stuff that we working on, like getting those little recorders going, yes, we're going to get those recorders going because it's very important that those recorders get going and we work out the functions. We have another set of multi-track files for the agent to also work out. So before you even give him the agent our studio, we have them work out the part that make the studio working. And my friend, which is a free agent, already working out the routines and how to pipe in everything. So we are doing something like, I need you to build something, but by the time I get there, I give you the textbook and I give you even a model of the thing. So you don't have to think. It's like adding architectural plan to a builder. Build this architectural plan. Don't think about building anything. You can improve it, but here you go. Here's the bill. So that's efficiency in using my credit. So the less I have, the agent think about a thing, is the most better for me. So me and Google AI, I'm gonna talk to this AI, forget this AI name. You know. I must next to myself say, yo, you gotta give yourself a name. Keep saying AI agent. Basic. Yeah, because he referred to me as like later, my friend. So might as well he get a name. Building up some stuff. And you guys, let me tell you something. Let me go back here. Is when I asked the agent to build a recorder for me, and the agent popped this out of the woodwork, straight at me in front of my face. I'm like, what the? You look like you must have was listening to me overthink, right? And I'm like, wow, if we could have a mixer board or something like that. Agent went back and did this, roof. I'm like, okay. You see what I'm saying? And there you go, boom. So I was showing, I was saying to him, look at Prasanos. Look at Prasanos, you know I have Prasanos at my house, right? So I'm even running this thing right here. That my Prasanos remote control will be able to run this board right here, run the whole 30. Yo, we writing in that stuff, you know, all the Adam and all that stuff. We writing in all that stuff into the program, you know. Every piece of equipment I have in my studio, I'm writing into the thing, you know. And we hybrid, because I'll tell you about the hybrid before we get out of here. Wow. We didn't do that, huh? We didn't let you guys see that. Let's go back. You know, what we call hybrid. We hybrid some stuff too, right? And where is it? Yeah. This is an hybrid stuff, okay? Here. Yeah, this is Yama hybrid. You guys. We're not even joking. So how this work? There is like a little button. We just so that you just be able to click a button. Some like the control in the power. We haven't put that yet because I differ when the agent start do things. Be like, yo, don't do nothing with the design, Lord. But right there in the middle, that's what we intended to put the stop play and everything. But how the agent was shaky at that time, I said, no, we'll go back another time and we're going to ask to try to put in the stuff in the blank spot right there. Because we need to have the selector, so when you say next 5 track is illuminated, next 4 track, so 4 track will pick up. So you can do the 24 track. You understand? It's a 24 track recording system, right? So you can record 24 track with it. And we have its own editor and everything. So we haven't even worked on an editor for it yet, but it's going to have its own editor so you can edit the stuff like the waves and stuff like that, right? So we're trying to. The agent kept billing me black stuff, a lot of black things, everything black. I'm like, yo, easy with the black stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yo, try some white. I like try white. So that's how we truly got into that. You know what I'm saying? We truly got into a flavor of things where it's worth like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, doing a lot of stuff with the studio, right? So you guys take care. Most definitely, we'll come back with some things. And next week, the next couple of weeks, SMTVS is going to be really up. And for the musician and artists, we give you guys some first-hand look at how our music stuff going to look, what you're going to work with. And we got pianos, we got a bunch of plugins, we got free plugins and everything. Right? Cool. I don't know if we went over that free plugin. Did we go to that free plugin page? I think we must have skimmed past it, but let's see. We'll go down here. Oh. We had a free plugin page in there. So most definitely, they can get free plugins. I don't think it's up here. Well, we had a free plugin page anyway. I don't think it's in the slot right here though. All right. So, but that page is a bad page. Anyway, so you guys take care.